Being a college student is stressful at any time, but this semester many students begin classes while still dealing with the aftermath of Hurricane Harvey. Lead counselor Deshantra Moore gives us an overview of common emotions a student might experience.
First, when you're in crisis, the first feeling is shock. You're in shock, and a lot of people go into the mode of, let me just fix everything. And they just react or respond after a while after the shock. The emotional part comes in a little later. There may be feelings of anxiety, depression, stress, inability to sleep, irritability as well, difficulty to concentrate, and also sometimes people may forget things that they normally do not forget because the routine of their day-to-day have been interrupted and so abruptly. So we can look at a lot of irritability and restlessness. It does impact the schoolwork significantly because it interrupts your ability to concentrate and focus. And then when you feel like you have everything under control, you realize that you have really let a lot of things go, and you've delayed a lot of activity and a lot of subjects that you should have been on top of. Now it's at the last minute and you haven't done anything. So procrastination is also one of those symptoms, those who have been in crisis mode.
A few simple coping strategies can make the path to recovery easier to travel.
The first thing I recommend is to talk about it. Tell people how you feel. Share your experiences with people because you'll find out you're not alone. So a lot of times people feel that they're the weird person or that something's wrong with them because they feel like everyone else is going about life seamlessly when that is not the case. So they are surprised when they share their experiences that other people may have the same experiences as well and can empathize and relate. So that's one thing I recommend. The other is I recommend trying to do some self-care and trying to get back into your normal routine as much as possible. And self-care can be making sure you get adequate sleep, making sure that you're eating properly and you're properly hydrated, because sometimes when you're dehydrated, you're not drinking enough water and you're not eating the right foods. That can also affect the way you feel and your ability to concentrate and to have adequate sleep.
Some students experience a combination of stressors that require some additional resources. Moore describes when and how to reach out.
When you do not see a change to go back to the normal routine, when you don't see yourself feeling more like yourself, you have a continued long-term anxiety, continued triggers of anxiety, crying spells, inability to rest or sleep, your relationships or the relationships that you had are struggling and you have difficulty being able to connect with your loved ones the way that you did prior, I recommend seeking help with a professional. We have counselors at every college campus, Northwest, Southwest, Northeast, Central. We all have counselors available. We provide personal counseling. We're all licensed clinicians in the state of Texas, and when we see students who may present with a more intensive need, such as medications management, or a student who may need more intense therapy, we will connect them with community resources, because we also connect with and work with community resources on an ongoing basis, and we do partnerships to provide education and support groups at times with students as well.
For more information about counseling services at HCC, visit www.hccs.edu. Select Information for Students, then Counseling. For HCC Beat, I'm Stacee Hawkins.